Hello everybody, welcome back by a new video, and today it's time for another episode of Rare Streetlights. And this time we have everything that an episode of this series requires. We have streetlights with a weird placement, a lot of different streetlights, a lot of rare streetlights as well. We have 9 different types of streetlights actually on this road, and we also have a lot of companies near the roads that also have different streetlights. And also something pretty interesting is they are all day burning. So we actually have pictures of them turned on, which makes this a lot more interesting. So if you want to skip to the part with the pictures, then the timestamps are in the description. And also I'll post most of the pictures on Instagram. So if you want to look at them, as long as you want, you can just search up our Instagram. It's just the Lamppost channel with YT from YouTube behind the name. And like before, I'll tell a little story of this street and how it came to be this weird. So the Achterweg Noord, that's how this street is called, lays in the north of the city Eindhoven. It's been split in 2 parts, the south part and the north part. The south part starts off with a massive row of Philips Presidiums with a CPS, and then goes over into a massive row, long line of Philips Iridium streetlights, and with path finders on the cycle path there. And according to the pole numbers, there are like 200 streetlights only on the south part of that street. So then it looks like this street just ends. But when you move 100 meters to the left, there is actually one random pole, which will be the first pole you will see in this episode. And that's where previously the north part of the street started, but in 2010 they there were train tracks there. Still are. There was a railroad crossing there, but it made more sense to do that also because of the road structure, but they just decided to remove the street, give the company there more space, and also so that there is no railroad crossing there, and just continue with the street later on behind the company. So it's kind of weird, but from there it's called the north part of the street, and that street is one big mess with all different types of streetlights. So I think, but I'm not too sure about this because Street View doesn't go back earlier than 2008. But I think before that there was just one single road, which it kind of made sense to light it up the way they did with one row of XGS 201 fixtures. I have no idea where the SRM, the taller poles in the middle of the street, why they are there, why those are taller than the rest, but I guess it's because of the companies maybe. Because there are some big companies and busy companies there. But I think they renovated the street and actually decided to make to separate the cycle path from the actual road, which there still are some old roads that had did not have the cycle path separated. So I think they did that, and then with their project, they placed XGS 203 fixtures on newer poles, which there are a lot on the cycle path, as you were able to see in the video, or as you are able to see in the video. And I think those are the newer poles that they placed with renovating the street, and they also placed those in between the older poles because the street got wider, I think. And because of that, and also because of the current situation with low pressure sodium that they are getting out of stock, it just became a big mess. And let's take a look at that big mess. Have fun, and thanks for watching.